Hey everybody, Marshmage here again. Today a little something different. This is actually a deck I spent about the last week putting together. This is my getting hyped up for new Capenna deck. Basically the whole theme was demons, devils, beholders, and the degenerates that aid in their coming to the world, I guess. So yeah, the Orcus Prince of Death. Oh yeah, and this is going to be a speed run. I'm not going to explain what the cards do. Like, this deck doesn't really have like a functionality other than just thematics, really. It's just a bunch of assembled creatures. So yeah, so Orcus Prince of Death is from Forgotten Realms is my commander for this deck. You've got Lorcan, Warlock Collector. We threw Gonti, Lord of Luxury, in here. With Varagov, Bloodsky Sire. The Sheoldred, Whispering One. Then we threw Obnixilis Unshackled in there. Then we threw Obnixilis of the Black Oath in there. Then we threw in, I always get this guy's name screwed up, Kathofed, Soul Hoarder. And we threw Zariel. We took her out of the Goblin deck and threw her in here. The Krenko deck has been updated. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, though. Zariel, Archduke of Avernus. We threw Atali, the Primal Storm, in there. We threw my spare Prosper Tomebound in here because I really like this guy. It's a lot of fun to play with. Then we threw a secondary Kazakar, the Eye Tyrant, in here. So that's my first Beholder. Yeah, the rest are coming up, so hang on to your butts. We threw in a Death Tyrant. We threw in a Baleful Beholder, a Grim Wanderer, a Grim Hireling, Magus of the Coffers, Hell's Caretaker, Morbid Opportunist. Great card. This is just such a value card, I think. Archetype of Finality, a Sorceress Queen, a Skurstag High Priest, the Ecstatic Awakener, mainly because we want to turn him into his demon form. A Royal Assassin, because why not? Spawn of Rix Mahdi. And we threw a Carnival Hellsteed in here as kind of a joke, really. Now, for the other demons, got an Overseer of the Damned here, Eater of Hope, Burning Ruin Demon, Demon of Wailing Agonies, Pestilence Demon, Abyssal Persecutor. Threw a Dreadhound in here, Reaper from the Abyss, an Indulgent Tormentor, Shadowgrange Archfiend, Bloodgift Demon, a Minion of Leshrac, a Desecration Demon, and a Herald of Torment. For enchantments, Breeding Pit just creates little 0/1 thralls to create as a sack outlets for everything. We threw a Bad Moon in here. Then we threw a Curse of Obsession, a Molten Echoes, and a Theater of Horrors. A little light on the creatures from my other decks, as I think most of you might have noticed by now. This has the most sorceries and instants out of anything I've put together so far. We got an Aether Snap, Profane Command, Dregs of Sorrow, Siphon Mind, Corrupt, Infernal Offering, Demonic Bargain, Hex, Ancient Craving, Promise of Power, Diabolic Tutor, Read the Bones, Mob Rule, Vandal Blast, Blasphemous Act, Fevered Suspicion, and Morgue Burst. For instance, I threw a Spoils of Blood, Hellish Rebuke, Rakdos Charm, Simulacrum, Dark Ritual, and Hurl Through Hell. For only 3 artifacts, nothing major: Rakdos, Signet, Soul Ring, and a Fire Diamond. The land layout, really fun stuff here on this one. Yeah, 5 mountains, 2 swamps, and then Bloodfell Caves, Haunted Ridge, Zarafin Void, Spine Rock Knoll, Blood Crypt, Tainted Peak, Underdark Rift, Looming Spires, Myriad Landscape, Shadowblood Ridge, Rakdos Guildgate, Temple of Malice, Dwarven Hold, Foreboding Ruins, Rakdos Carnarium, Thawing Glaciers, Smoldering Marsh, Badlands, Lake of the Dead, Dwarven Ruins, Sulphurous Springs, and Lava Tubes. And that is the Demon, Beholder, and Ill-Willed Associates deck. Like I said, nothing fancy. It's very much a work in major progress. Power level rating 5 out of 10 at best, if I get it rolling. But yeah, I know, Rakdos without Rakdos, right? Weird. I actually don't have either the Showstopper or Lord of the Riots, I think. Is that the other Rakdos card? I actually don't have either one of those, so, yeah. Anyways, working on that. But, honestly, after this, I've only got, I think, 1 more Commander deck to sleeve up and deck box and show off. But once I get that last deck shown off, I am pretty much out of decks to show you guys. I didn't think that it was going to happen that way. So what I would do, I think from here on out, after I show off the last deck, I will go back to I will start over again. We're going to keep all these videos, we're going to keep them. However, I'm going to start with the Toxrill deck again and show you how I've revised it and changed it in, I think, the 2-3 months since I put that video out. So the Toxrill, all my decks have been updated, ironically enough, since I made the videos for them. So I'll probably show them all off again in their revised form. I know there's a few of them that are a lot more stronger now than when I showed them off. The Aeruth Renfield deck in particular, if you guys like that one, that's a lot more powerful. With the Goblin deck, since then I've put a Kiki-Jiki, Mugzis, Goblin Matron, and a couple other cards in there that I don't think were in there initially when I made that video. So we'll be on the lookout for those in the weeks to come. And until then, everybody, keep casting spells and support your local game stores, all right? Well, Marshmage here, and we'll see you again on the next video, all right? Peace.